Basketball fans, welcome back. So Luka Doncic and De'Aaron Fox lose $165 million in future contracts after these shock trades. So we had the three-team trade that sent Luka to the Lakers and Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. Then we had another three-team trade that involved the Kings, Bulls, and Spurs that subsequently led De'Aaron Fox to become the newest member of the San Antonio Spurs. So there are financial implications, and there's that contract extension eligibility that made these two athletes lose money. So Luka Doncic and De'Aaron Fox are set to lose out on a lot of money because of these trades. And this video, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So without further ado, let's just get into it. But before we get started, man, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and also just help a brother out. Leave your comments down in the comment section down below. Luka Doncic and De'Aaron Fox are both set to make massive moves after the spectacular 24 hours in the NBA. So, however, they'll may not be happy about how these moves impact their bottom lines, especially financially. So, both Luka Doncic and Fox are set to lose a lot of money because of these trades, and neither of them is eligible to sign that 5-year, $345 million Supermax contract extension. So let's start with Luka Doncic. So Luka Doncic, before being traded, he was eligible to sign a 5-year, $345 million Supermax extension this summer. But after his trade to the Lakers, he's now eligible to sign a 5-year, $229 million contract extension. So the total money lost is $116 million. This is like Jalen Brunson's max contract for 4 years that he signed. Anyway, it is what it is. So he lost that money, and he's not going to sign a contract like the way Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown signed at the $300 million range. But he's going to get like at the $229 million range. Yeah. So, but De'Aaron Fox, before being traded, he was eligible to also sign a 5-year, $345 million Supermax extension if he made an All-NBA team with the Kings. And as by recording this video, you could see De'Aaron Fox was just on the comeback trail, and he was set to even be able to do that. But after being traded, now he's eligible to sign a 5-year, $296 million max extension, and he has lost on $39 million. So between these two players, they are set to lose out on $165 million. So of course, that's a lot of money, and they are not eligible because they are not able to sign with the original teams that they have been on. So even if they have lost it, they can be able to recover that money back with their good play. So by these trades that have been made by these organizations, it's just a way to just carry on that salary. So in fact, Fox will be glad about getting traded, not just for his career prospects, but also for his bottom line. If Fox left the Kings in free agency in 2026, he would have only been eligible to a 4-year, $219 million contract with any other team. So Luka Doncic, however, will have all the reasons in the world to be upset because he lost on $116 million. He did not demand any trade for the Dallas Mavericks, which I've mentioned in multiple videos. In fact, he had no idea that any trade deal surrounding him was there, and the Dallas Mavericks front office just did him dirty. And subsequently, not only did they break the trust that they had with their franchise player that they drafted and they traded at the draft night, but also they ruined that relationship. And also reports have come out that Luka Doncic, he bought a house of $15 million in Dallas area, and a week after later he's traded. So he was caught off guard with this situation, even when the trade was announced. Both Doncic and Fox are set to become free agents in 2026. Given that money at hand, however, neither player is expected to reject any contract extension offers and free agency and enter free agency in 2026. So these trades might effectively rule out both players joining stars like KD, LeBron, and Kyrie in the 2026 free agency class. So that's a lot of money that they lost, and perhaps both stars will just reconcile the amount of money that they've lost, and they'll hope to be able to make that money in due course in their careers. And both of them are young, and they have a lot of age on their side. So Doncic's move was the most shocking one of the two, as there were several reports about Fox being potentially moved to the Spurs, and Mavericks GM Nico Harrison, who has been trending all week, I mean, seemed to take a bit of shots at Doncic after the aftermath of the trade, trying to insinuate that he was the one who was holding the team back defensively. This is coming from a person who botched Stephen Curry being a Nike athlete. So this is a guy that I don't even know why he's the Mavs GM. I don't know what the Mavericks saw in this guy, and this move will go down as one of the worst trades ever to be executed by an organization. And also, the Dallas Mavericks just put themselves back. So both players are now hungry and motivated to earn their massive contracts with the new teams, and will hopefully not worry too much about that money years to come. Because even we saw with the whole Kawhi Leonard situation in 2018 when he was traded from the Spurs, the man lost damn near like $150 million in contract extension. So that's the sacrifice you have to give up, especially when a team just decides to trade you. And for Luka Doncic, man, I mean, the Dallas Mavericks not only betrayed him, but also made him lose on that money. So it is what it is. So those are the things that can really really make people's blood boil, especially the Dallas Mavericks fan base. Who I mean, even in the American Airlines Center, they started bringing up coffins, the oil vigils. Even they were even holding demonstrations and protests as they and asked the management why is it that they're trading away their franchise guy. So I mean, and giving bogus excuses as to why they traded him. So I mean the Mavs GM is a piece of shit, and he's going to regret his decision, man. And I've seen a lot of people who the general consensus is like the Mavs GM, I mean, blundered, and and subsequently they're going to they're going to set themselves back for years, because there's no guarantee that Anthony Davis is going to be healthy all through, and there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to recoup, that productivity that you gave up for Luka Doncic. So if Luka Doncic gets successful with the Lakers, that's going to be a loss to the Dallas Mavericks, because they had this guy, and this is the guy that took that team to the NBA Finals. So it is what it is. So like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section on what you think about this, man. It's been crazy. There's a lot of money, and it is what it is. So I'm out. Peace.